There you go, guys. Been doing a bit more of my layout. I've finally got the end of this hill here finished. I did have to pull some of the plastic cloth back off because it hadn't set properly or hadn't sort of bound together. How I found that out was I had the track made on around here last weekend, and I had the trains running around just to make sure everything was sort of going to work alright, and there was a bit of a hump about in here somewhere as the train was coming off the bridge and running around. It would go over the hump, and every now and again it would derail and pop the front wheels over, and so I can't have that, so I was going to cut the plastic cloth off, just off from the risers sort of part way up and pull it off and then lay some more on there when I got the new rolls. And when I pulled it up, it was sort of floppy from about where those rocks are, sort of back this way to sort of halfway, because that's about where I finished. And when I pulled it up, there must have been a couple of strands still hooked on, and pulled it, and the whole piece sort of went all queer and floppy. And I thought, oh god! So it sort of felt a bit soft, but it felt like it was hard enough. But when I pulled it up, it just all fell to pieces and separated, and so I pulled it back to where those rocks are, and redid it when I got my plaster cloth yesterday. So I finished that off yesterday, and then I put some colour on it today, and I just had to fix a couple of wee pulses there. There was just still a little bit softer in the bottom where there must have been a couple of spots where I missed the double layer. It was just a wee bit soft, so I put a wee bit extra in there as well. And I sort of just made up a bit of a temporary portal in the meantime. I'll get another end for it and put it on there and tidy that up over the next couple of weeks or whenever. And I've just finished this end as well. Got that all sorted. I bought 3 rolls, and unfortunately the third roll, I rolled probably about half a metre off it, and then discovered that the rest of it, well, not the rest of it, but probably about a good metre and a half or thereabouts, was only part of the width. They had a big flaw in the end of the roll. It must have been like, I don't know, off the end of a sheet or something like that, and it was probably only probably 2/3 to 3/4 full width. So there was a good metre and a half that was probably like that. So I lost quite a lot, because I couldn't overlap it so much, and I was like, ended up having to piss around, and I'd lost all my overlap. So I ended up only doing this piece because that's where I sort of run out. I was going to have it sort of a bit more fuller in here and then run out back down towards the other end. I reckon I probably should have got about that far if I hadn't been so short with that piece being like that. I mightn't have got that far, but I would have got a reasonable chunk in here to make it look a bit more how I wanted it. But I had to sort of finish it short like that, make it look a bit like the other end, which I'm a wee bit disappointed with, but I didn't really want to have to go buy another roll. I probably should have taken that one back, but a bit of a pain because it's 50 kilometres away to go get it, so I didn't really want to have to run back all over there to do that. But I did take a couple of photos of the roll, so when next time I'm over there, I'll have a word to the shop owner and just have a bit of a mow and just let him know that that's what the roll was like. And I'm going to make this here and here I've left it sort of flatter. I'm going to make it a bit like a sort of a lookout point. I'll finish this off, and I'll mould a bit more of a road in there yet, and with just some plaster or something, and I'll build a road up into there, and so the cars can come up and have it sort of like a little lookout point over the train and the rest of the sort of the area, and that's what I've been doing here. And when I was getting the plaster cloth, I bought this little steam train shed. It's got doors at both ends. It's by Hornby. It was just one that you had sitting there, one of the resin ones. So yeah, I bought that. Thought that would look quite good on the layout. Just a wee single one. I will buy another sort of train shed workshop. I'll try and buy a double one and I'll fit it over in a couple of the other tracks too as well, or the sidings, and I'll get something in there, something you can put a couple of sort of longer, like big steam locos or like an A4 or something like that. Some of the long ones I'll get something that you can fit them in, you know, doing work on them, you know, sort of thing. And hopefully over the weekend I'll get some earth undercoat on there, tidy up the rest of it, and I'll get the rest of my track back down properly. I'll start gluing that down and do some more ballasting. Yeah, and also when I was there I bought a couple of bags of the coarse Woodland Scenics turf, a couple of different colours, mix them together. So I'll have a wee play with that, and I'll do this piece in here first just to get a bit of an idea what it looks like. I'll start in there. I'll just do the basic turf for a start off, and then as I'll get some shrubs and bits and pieces and some of the shrubby stuff, and do some more. But I'll get a bit of the grass down there and sort of see what it looks like for colour and see if I'm happy with that. Yeah, like I may buy another colour and mix it into it or something like that, just to get a bit more variation in it, so it's not all sort of the one colour. Yeah. So I'll do that over the weekend too, and get a bit more into it and get some ballasting done. Now I better get that other track round on the riser down. I'm guessing I'm going to have to glue that down because I won't be able to nail it down because of the riser. Yeah, and I'll do a wee bit more research on the bridge. I'll start having a look on the internet. That's some of the sort of style bridges, and I'll get a bit more idea for what to sort of make it like, and I'll put a bit more structure in it, and a bit more, you know, a bit more of an authentic look. Put some strengthening in it and stuff like that, just to, you know, to make it look like the proper thing. Yeah. Well, this is what I've been up to, and I think this will do for this video. Hopefully, over the weekend I'll do another one when I get it a wee bit more done and get a bit more ballasting done, and I'll show you what my grass looks like after I've done it. Hopefully that comes up alright. Yeah, the layers start come along quite good now. It's a big change after just the risers and the track line and the baseboard. Put the old mountains and hills in there, and she transforms quite a lot. I'm quite happy with it so far. I can't wait to get into, you know, get all the sort of scenery stuff on and shrubs in and bushes and trees, and get a few more buildings and down this end. I'll probably have a couple shops and maybe a garage and a couple of houses or something like that. I'll get something in here. I'll sort of make it just look like like an old village, or I don't know, just something, you know, that you sort of drive through the country and you sort of drive past like a wee shop and a wee stop, and on the way through somewhere, that'll be sort of the theme. A couple of houses and a shop or two, and maybe a wee garage, local sort of garage workshop, you know, in the middle of nowhere. And there's been a sort of a train sort of thing, you know, over the years, and it's sort of still puttering along, just doing its local thing. Yeah, I'll get a road. I'll have to look into the doing the roading stuff, and I'll build my road through underneath the bridge, and I'll have my little road coming around the back, and then I'll have it widen back out and come over here, and I'll have I'll get my station in here at some point. I'll see if I can suss out something smallish to put in there. And then I'll have another road that comes up into here to go around and around the shops, and then it'll probably just drive back out, or you can go around behind. It'll be a bit of a skinny road in through here. I'll sort of just have like a little back access, but sort of make it two ways, but sort of cautious, and then it'll widen back out again a bit. So yeah, you can drive right around if you want to. But yeah, that's sort of what I've got up to this stage. And yeah, this will do, and feel free to comment and subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video. Alrighty, see yous.